When visiting Kauai, snorkeling is one of the best ways to experience the island's marine life. It's amazing the variety of life you can see just from the shore, but not every beach is the same. Some spots are calm and beginner friendly, while others are more advanced and only good when conditions are flat and clear in the summer. I'll cover a variety of snorkel locations across the island so you can find the beach that's the best match for your experience level, whether you're looking for turtles, colorful fish, or just a safe place to get in the water. Snorkeling at Tunnels Beach, also known as Makua Beach, is a unique experience on Kauai. Named for the lava tubes and tunnels that run under the reef, Tunnels Beach is calmest in the summer. Some boat tours along the Nepali coast even stop here on the way. On our recent visit, we saw a turtle, lots of colorful reef fish, unicorn fish, and a snowflake moray eel. Be aware it can be too rough in the winter and there are no lifeguards. Kauai Beach sits at the very end of the North Shore Road, and in the summer it has some of the clearest water on the island. Unfortunately, in the winter, the waves make it too dangerous to snorkel, so always check with the lifeguard first. On my last visit, I saw a Hawaiian monk seal in the water. In the past, I've also seen them resting on the sand. They are endangered, so give them lots of space if you're lucky enough to see one. The permit to get to Kauai Beach is the same one that you need to hike to Hanakapiai Beach or to Hanakapiai Falls. You can apply 30 days before your arrival. I'll leave a link below. Right at the one hotel in Princeville is Pu'u Poa Beach. You can also hike down to it from the public access trail. Like North Shore beaches, snorkeling here is a condition-dependent activity. You really need flat, calm water in the summer months for good visibility. When it's clear, though, it's an incredible spot. I've seen lobsters tucked into the rocks, octopus changing colors on the reef, turtles cruising through, and schools of convict tang everywhere. This is one of my favorite snorkel spots on Kauai, but best for confident snorkelers who know how to read the ocean because there isn't a lifeguard here. Right next to the Beach House restaurant on the South Shore, Lawai Beach is small but packed with fish. There's a snorkel rental shop here, but the water is never totally flat, and the entry is a bit tricky since there's only really one entry point with sand. There are no lifeguards here, but you can ask at the snorkel rental shop. You'll see lots of tropical fish here and maybe even a turtle or two. Lots of variety in a short swim. There's a small parking lot and street-side parking, but not much sandy beach area. I usually check the real-time webcam view from a local hotel to take a look at what the beach looks like. I'll link it below in the description. Salt Pond is a local favorite, and it's usually calm and clearest in the mornings. Snorkel on the east side of the beach close to the local airport or ask the lifeguards on duty, and they'll be happy to point out the best area to get in the water. The current can be strong here, but it is relatively shallow and protected by a rock breakwall. I've spotted a green oriental flying gurnard here twice. I think it lives in the same spot. A shy octopus, and even seen an eagle ray glide through. Often there will be a sleeping Hawaiian monk seal on the beach too. Not guaranteed, but the beach and reef here always has surprises, and it's a great family beach with lifeguards. Hideaways is a small, tucked-away beach near Princeville. Getting there can be the hardest part. Parking is super limited and the trail is steep, but once you're down, it's a really peaceful snorkel spot in the summer. You'll see lots of turtles here cruising through the reef, colorful reef fish, and maybe even a school of convict tang. I think Hideaways is definitely one of the more hidden gems on Kauai. Anini Beach has one of the longest fringing reefs in Hawaii, which makes the water here super calm most of the year. It's one of the best spots for beginner snorkelers and kids. I've seen lots of turtles many times near the boat launch in the mornings, eating the seagrass. Since most of the bottom is sand, it's really forgiving if you do need to stand up to adjust your mask. Unfortunately, there isn't much coral, so you are unlikely to see many tropical fish, but the small coral beds had baby Hawaiian domino damselfish when we were there. If you want an easy snorkel with a high chance of turtles, Anini is hard to beat. Poipu Beach is probably the most famous snorkel spot on the South Shore, and I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. It's busy and the coral's mostly dead, but it's family friendly, there's a lifeguard, and you can still spot small tropical fish swimming around. In the evenings, you might even spot a turtle here since many come up to sleep on Poipu Beach at sunset. Because it has a rock break wall for protection and lifeguards, this is a good beginner and kid-friendly snorkel beach. Before you head out, a few quick reminders. Always use reef-safe sunscreen to protect Kauai's fragile coral. I find wearing a swim shirt really helps too, since it cuts down on sun exposure and you don't have to reapply as much. Be careful not to step on the coral, and if you're new to snorkeling, choose a beach with a lifeguard. I hope you have an amazing time exploring Kauai's underwater world.